Hey, what's going on, everybody? Decided to get up here and do a little live stream tonight. Nothing big, nothing fancy, just me and the microphone and the stream yards and whoever wants to listen. So, sorry, I was in the process of getting high. I know that's forbidden in some areas of the country, most areas of the world, but let me go ahead and finish what I was doing. It doesn't look like we have many watchers here. We have one. I wonder who that is. Probably obsessed free. Now we have two. So I'll wait, I don't know, 5, 10 minutes. We'll BS a little bit. 45 to an hour. Get up out of here. It's just boredom, people. That's all. Just boredom. And it does seem like the fun doesn't stop, though. You know what I mean? I have heard a great quote, and this might help in motivational speaking. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. That's a So, in the spirit of all that is holy and honest and good, we're going to exercise this. I guess it's a theory because I think I can. I am the little engine that could. When he starts revving, just be careful. But um, we have nothing new. It's the same old gimmicky routines. I figured I'd play a little bit of something, something, just to kind of document down what's been going on YouTube for the last 3 to 4 years in terms of people painting you as certain criminals, certain type of criminal, and they think it's fun and they just get away with it. So we're gonna go ahead and address the pedophilia problem that we see on YouTube, and everyone's running around pointing the finger about who's a pedophile and who's this has taken the internet, especially YouTube, and especially this truth community, by surprise of how many people are being painted as pedophiles and molesters, kitty freaks, which I've said many times I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a child molester. I'm not a kitty freak. I am into adult women, and that's the bottom line. I did hear some that got my panties in a bunch, so, and it would only be this reason because of other reasons. And we're talking about my channel and how people don't talk in here anymore. I guess I don't have the hots or the goods for people to want to come in here anymore. The ignorance is what is missing nowadays. That's fine. You got one person here, and that's cool, man. But it would be better if there was one person and it was just, back and forth, little typing battle. But no one seems to want to talk to me anymore. No one seems to care. I'm still looking for that. I'm not really looking for approval. I'm just looking for regular people to be here. I'm still on the search for that. I haven't given up on that yet. But it's fine because I do have some stuff to play. Just again, to document this down to make sure that every false accusation has been documented. Everything is put into place for when we need it. It's very important to speak the truth and to be honest when you do that. Not a fairy tale truth that you made up, but speak your authenticity, speak your realness. Does that even exist anymore? Are people even real anymore? Where has that gone? Where'd it go? Was there ever anything like that? Were humans born to deceive and be deceptive, especially faced with challenges where they feel they need to impress somebody? You think we're embedded with some kind of thing like that? Some defect mentally, mental defect? Well, I can't even ask anybody. It's just me, and that's it. But yeah, we'll wait till the 10-minute mark. I'm gonna play a little bit of something. So if you missed this and you get interested, you want to catch it later, and that's good. I know there's lots of other channels to watch that got a lot of good juicy drama and all that stuff, and I just don't have that going on. Not the dramatic part, but I do seem to get submerged into episodes that it's very easy to get out of. They still continue to call me like some kind of simpy dude or something like that. You can call me a simp all day long, you know, and you know who I'm talking to. But I see you simping when you think you're gonna lose your bestie. And what's up with that? I mean, you simping over there, buddy. Where we at on time? All right, so hold on, I'm gonna mute this mic. I'm gonna hit this, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, since we're at that 10-minute mark, I'm gonna go ahead and play something that I don't know you might be interested in. I know that I got a kick out of this because for the most part, this guy is a comedian to me. He's a funny guy. He's really hard to take serious. Now, what I'm taking seriously is that, I mean, you keep repeating my name over and over, my legal name, my real name, attaching it with this pedophilia stuff. I'm not too happy about that. But I'll say this to you. If I had some extra money on me, I mean, you should have took the offer when I had the money. Now I'm broke. But if I had some extra money on me, I would donate to you. But we got to set up a separate GoFundMe account. It's going to be like, Tony, it's time to shut the fuck up. PayPal account or GoFundMe. But yeah, you know who we're talking about. Our favorite little guy here, Tony. I was sharing your rant with one of my family members, right? And it's hilarious, man. Well, not like funny, but it's like one of them hilarious things where you got to kind of fake hysteria, laughing to keep yourself from crying. One of them kind of episodes. I showed him this, and you guys are the same age. He couldn't even fathom how someone could get up on YouTube or these kind of social media and act like this. You're supposed to be, I've told this many times because I find that there's a lot of older people that are pulling this crap. But then again, it's a cycle of life. Same rules apply. You know, you're a baby, you grow up, you're an adult, then you go back to being a little baby when you get really old. And I guess this is the stage that these people are at. sometimes that stage doesn't start to hit people till they're in their 70s or 80s. You got people in their 40s, 50s. I guess it's like men. It's like post-menopausal behavior or something like that. And we're talking about these men. And these men, he had never seen anything like this. I mean, I haven't showed him anything. But he was always asking, like, I hear you arguing out there with some people. So I'm just kind of curious on what they say. Oh, you are? So I just picked the best time. And for the most part, you should be really ashamed of yourself, man. I know I don't have any. He says my channel's dead and nobody respects me anymore and all that kind of stuff. Which is, yeah. Did they ever? I got to ask that question. So if they never did, then there was never a loss. If they pretended, then it was just fake. And yeah, that's it. In a minute, I'm going to have to go ahead and get comfortable with everybody. But until then, we'll just play a little bit of what the Tony had to say. Now, and I think it's kind of comical, right? But a judge or somebody of higher authority might look at that and say it's slander or something like that. Well, this is what my family member was talking about. Like, ain't that slander? Can't you get him on something? I'm like, man, this guy's broke. He ain't got money. I'm gonna sue this guy. He doesn't have any money. I'm gonna go ahead and get into what was being talked about. Why does Tony keep unbanning you for you to comment back again? Tony and his other e-beggar scammer bunny ban all others who don't bring his views LARPing for a donation. That's it. That's all I'll tell this family member. Like, he's just basically putting me in. He went on an extensive rant. And the reason I told him he was pathetic is because, one, he was crying. Basically, he was about to shed tears over this Penny Bunny chick because I guess he bitched her out or something. I don't know. I didn't, I thought they were both hard asses. So I thought they could take something like that. But Tony was like, he couldn't even continue the show, man, without Penny Bunny's approval and shit. He calls me a simp. Well, you'll listen to his little rants. I only caught two because I heard the first one and I laughed and I had to share it with somebody because, Irby, he don't have any friends. So he's got some family members and that's about it. But looking at this circle of people, I mean, if these were the reflections of people on the outside, would you want any of these people to be your friend? Seriously. Nah, I'm cool being a loner. I don't want to have to be around these lying losers all day long. LARPing for loot is what they're doing. Hey, Creep Watch, that should be your next one. LARPing for loot. Yeah. It's L for L. Or it's like a 747. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry to do it again. Those little snappy comments make for some great content, though. I'll tell you that. I will. Because when you see it visually, it looks cooler than if I just say it. You know what I mean? But that's for, I'm not respected on this platform, or according to Tony. And, according to me too, I would say the same thing. And he's not wrong about that. Like, he ain't got no more support. Or that's what I needed. I needed to get all the fakes away from me. So now we see that there's at least 5 people. And like I said, this is a channel that's more intimate than the other one. That other one is like, everybody knows Urban Disciples, so I gotta put the intro to it and all that. Here we're just speaking, and yeah, it's kind of hard to get to business. But there's not many people. I figure people will be talking here, like the cool ones will be here, and all the other ones are stuck on that one because it's all shut down. Word of mouth won't travel that fast on this crap. Anyway, let me get to this because let's listen to Tony now. Keep in mind, I did leave him a comment. I told him he was pathetic because he is. He's pathetic. He's crying about donations. He's crying about Penny. He's crying about Tiffany. And like I've said many times, I'm not a Tiffany cuck. I disagree with a lot of stuff. But at the same time, I totally disagree with hounding a person. These are supposed to be these suicide troller exposers and they look like they're doing the suicide trolling. What are you doing all that for? To make sure she lives a long and happy, healthy life? Nah, you're doing that to where she like either causes harm or goes to prison or something bad happens or this is what you're into. I guess this is what gets you guys off. It's seeing people fall. You know what I mean? As I watched Tony cry over Penny, he got put in check by his bitch. Married with a kid. Isn't she married with a kid, Tony? Mm. This is our good, upstanding guy we're supposed to be. You know, he's not perfect, he claims. But he is perfect because all he does is slander everybody. He's perfect, but he's not perfect when it comes to Penny. Penny must be one and a half of the two witnesses. Gotta be. I know he's not the other one, but she's gotta be at least one and a half. That's why he worships her like that. Good job, Penny. And you know what? That's one rare one. They'll call people out on their bullshit, but it's that money crap. You guys are asking for donations. I would feel so goofy in myself doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a man, a self-sustaining person. I can't make my own dough and then make you guys videos. I've been doing that for years. Now, in 2021, the COVID hit, I lost my job and it's my job is still closed down. The hours I was working, it's still like that. Still closed down. I couldn't believe it. Um, they all of a sudden want to pick and poke fun at me. Oh, he ain't got a job. He's unemployed. I wasn't unemployed all that other time. I mean, no one was saying, oh, look at him. He's working. He's doing a good job. Nope. No one mentions it except for when they asked me, well, you got to go to work tonight? And now I have to question what that even meant. I'm going to have to go to work tonight. Yeah, where I was working, where people were calling my phone at 3 a.m. with gay jokes, harassing me. This has been going on for quite some time, but let's get into Tony. I've been lagging it a little bit here. So, like I was saying, I did leave him a comment. I said, you're pathetic. I said that because I thought I was blocked. And I was just like, well, since I'm blocked, I could say whatever I want here and it won't cause any problems. Because, when you say something, it's going to cost you something. No such thing as free speech because that one statement got me about 5 minutes of straight dissing. So did I pay for that? I sure did. I gave him the exact amount of money to give me the exact change back that I guess was supposed to get back. I said he was pathetic. He calls me a child into kids and stuff. Like, yeah, that's an even playing field, right? But let's get into this.
Don't remind me of that bitch. Oh, really? You're desperate, right, Urban? You're truly desperate for attention. Your views are going down. So now you're back for your monthly attempt.
Okay. I don't know what he's saying when he said my views are going down. Have my views gone down? I mean, this channel, yeah, but just like 4 days, it's like been the world to them. Well, however long I haven't been able to upload. Really? My views have gone down. Are you going to help me make some videos, man? You should. All the content I've given you over the years, all the information I've given you, all the persona I've given you. This Tony guy loves Urban Disciples. He does. He thinks I'm the greatest thing since vertically sliced bread. Yeah. He's probably more into the horizontally sliced bread. He's into subs and submarine sandwiches.
Not trying to get something going with me, right, you fucking little coward whore?
He sounds more excited than anything. He's got ants in his pants. Listen to this little. Tony's a funny guy, dude.
So now you're back for your monthly attempt at trying to get something going with me, right? You fucking little coward whore. Did somebody ban this bitch?
He needs me to be banned all the time. He can't let me speak. Because if he lets me speak, I get to tell him how much, okay. I don't believe at this point in the game, people that are supporting this guy, I don't believe that they don't see he's a liar. It can't escape them. It's right in front of their face. Every time he brings me up, he's got to tell some BS. He has to keep his audience going, or he can't have me there. One of his best tactics that he uses, I mean, he fools his audience with this. He brings me on, then he dips out for 10 to 15 minutes for a smoke or something. Now, I don't talk to him because he has nothing really to say to me. He's got a lot to say about me, but nothing to me. Because he knows in the front of his mind where it's going. He knows where it's going, guys. Well, this is basically for me, but because no one's typing it. Anyways, carry on, Tony.
Ban him completely, Penny. Not even 5 minutes. This is one of the biggest whores. Look at him. He advertises it. I'm actually going to keep it. I'm going to keep this up so that everybody can see what a cuck and a simp the urban disciple is. A true cuck simp whore. And he gets fucked up the ass. You guys don't know that by now? Motherfucker went to jail and got fucked up the ass. He's a sodomite whore.
Tony says he never lies. Those last 3 to 4 sentences, that paragraph right there was complete Tony baloney. He'll say anything to save face. He'll say anything to his audience. This is not a stand-up kind of guy. His name is Tony Starner. You know what a Starner is, right?
A lying fuck. And now he needs some views, so he's gonna come back and try and do his job. I'm gonna show you a video from Denise Matao, people.
That right there piqued my interest. All right, I was gonna share with people who are having problems with Denise. You know, her channel recently got shut down, so I don't know what she's been saying about me. But I don't really appreciate Denise that much. She's a flip-flopper when it comes to the urban disciples, which is definitely not tolerated in my world. Being a flip-flopper means you can't be trusted. Your fin is fishtailing because you're out of the water and you need that saltiness to stay afloat. Oh, well, you'll be, never mind. Scratch that. Doesn't even make sense. To stay under the water or something. Because if you're afloat, that means you're pretty much DOA. Dead on aqua. All right, so anyway.
And now he needs some views, so he's gonna come back and try and do his job. I'm gonna show you a video from Denise Matao, people.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the way you beat Denise is you just don't sub her channel. You'll get no notification. You won't even know she's around. I forgot she existed until he brought that name up. I was like, oh yeah, there's that Denise chick. She's still talking about me? Damn, there is nothing going on with me that is that exciting. He said himself, Tony, my channel sucks. It's going down the drain. Nobody respects me, which is probably true. Nobody does. I don't care. Listen, I'd rather have 5 people that are cool than 55 people who are like Satan. It just, you don't want that. You want loyal people. I'm a loyal person. You know what I mean? But if you cross me, I'll get you. Doesn't mean physically. I'll get you one way or another. It'll hurt your heart someday, and then you'll just do the right thing. That's it. I don't know how that happens, but Tony, he's waiting, and he'll never get another shot. I'll never talk to this guy again. I'll never. I'm gonna drop that link. I'll never click that link again. This guy's a clown. There's nothing more to it. Okay. So if you're worried about him talking about you, I see people getting triggered or whatever, people making death threats on people here. What the fuck, guys? Come on, man. This is just YouTube. Now, if you say something like, I'll knock your teeth out, Tony, that's kind of funny. But anyway.
I show you a video about Denis Matteau, who knows about Urban's works, people. He works for Montegraph.
Do you know how long that theory has been around? Almost 4 years. I work for Montegraph. Hold on, let me go get my racer flag mask and put it on. I'll be matching Tiff Tiff in Montegraph. Would you guys like if I put it on? Fits pretty good too. I made sure the size to fit. Because I got a kind of a big head, so it's only big in like the face area. And the back of it's not too big. Excuse me? We got a lock on emotional stuff. Yeah. Oh, hi, Aaron. How's it going? Yeah, word to the wise. Nobody really calls me UD but you. So there you go. It's usually urban disciples. Nowadays it's Ryan Durden because people feel so comfortable with it. Like, damn, did you want to meet up one day? We could really, seriously, they have Borders around? You know that bookstore? Borders? What's in a Barnes and Noble? Is that closed down? I like to go in there sometimes and read cookbooks. You know, I can learn how to make a meal for you. Whenever you decide to come to California, we can shoot the shit. We can have a couple Hebrews. You know, like man drinks, man beers. Like a 6-pack. Or a 6-6-6-pack. Know what I mean?
I won't say age of 19 for now, but this fucking bitch sucks Montegraph's cock.
This fucking bitch sucks Montegraph's cock, is what he says to me. Where do those words come from in a man's vocabulary that's 50 years old? I mean, does that even exist in my vocabulary? Dude, it'll take a lot to get those words out. And furthermore, I'm just suspecting, man, you guys are the kitty freaks. You guys act like the little teenagers. You act like the kids that you talk about all day. And maturity is not being like a certain thing. It's like knowing not to go to these realms because it gets you somewhere. Like places that you don't want to be. Places that aren't too good. But we're seeing it backwards. It's good to you. It's just bad for me. All right. Use the channel name. You could say whatever. When you start bringing my name, legal name into all this stuff, it changes the game up. I mean, I've had enough respect for you to not use your name. Not even say it. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of dangers that can happen with stuff like this. You know what I mean? Not putting Tony, it's time to wake up saying this, but you put in my name like that. And other people with addresses and other people doxing my criminal record. Okay? And then Tony's the one crying, though. He's the one crying about his family. and then being stalked and harassed by him and his goons of channels where he's creating this image of himself. He's just as bad as all the fucking people he talks about, even worse. And you know what would be the best plot twist of all time if he was the ringleader of the whole thing? Fuck this whole monograph and urban disciples is the bouncer. That Denise bullshit. He's the ringleader. He wants to be the Charles Manson of pedophilia. And wasn't Charles Manson into little girls too? He wants to follow his leader. He does.
For now, but this fucked up the ass. You guys don't know that by now. Motherfucker went to jail and got fucked up the ass. He's a sodomite whore, a lying fuck. And now he needs some views, so he's gonna come back and try and do his job. I'm gonna show you a video from Denise Matau, people. I'm gonna show you a video about Denise Matau, who knows about Urban's works, people.
You know, that's kind of the proof that this guy listens to me and he's mocked every single word. I've always said Denise Matau because I will always think of Walter Matthau from the Dennis the Menace movie, you know, Mr. Wilson. He's in some other movies too, but it's kind of spelled like that. So I thought it was Denise Matau. And it was always, when she says it, it's always Denise Matteau here. So if you listen to her videos, you get her real name, not how I say it. You understand? And you're supposed to be a Frenchman. You're supposed to be a Frenchman. This is embarrassing. All right, hold on.
Matteau, who knows about a lying fuck. And now he needs some views.
Hold on, people. You see that, people? See how they love to mock, love to copy. He copies everything I say. Listen to him.
So he's going to come back and try and do his job. I'm going to show you a video from Denise Matau, people. I'm going to show you a video about Denise Matau.
Yeah, that's why he has to correct himself. You listen to Irby a little too much, boy. A little too much. I could have sworn I was the only one that said Denise Matau and got it all wrong all the time. And just say that I say it because I just know her like that. Yeah, right? And plus, that's just Denise. That's a little Denise. Don't worry about her.
Who knows about Urban's works, people. He works for Montegraph.
This is
I
just
won't
tonight.
say Agent 19 for now, but this fucking bitch sucks Montegraph's cock. All right.
Yeah.
You're going to get the Reed Detective Agency plastic badge for your purse.
Remember, right? I have the video. I'll show it to you again by the end of this broadcast. How Ryan here said, in his own words, I'll make you hear it yourself, that he believes that if a 12 or a 13-year-old gets fucked by an adult too fucking bad, he thinks it's okay.
You have to show me where I said that that's okay. You have to show me that. No, it's not okay. It's all bad. It's all bad. What I was saying was, if your child finds themselves at a club in some kind of sex atmosphere or something, trying to hook up with men, and you catch them doing that, you as a parent, you whoop that ass. That's what I was saying. I don't know where these people get in that statement that I was saying to sexualize teenagers. Where do you get? Only a sick mind would take what I said and put it that way. Now, I did say, like, you know, you're blaming me for this. Oh, you say it's okay to be with like teenagers and stuff. Nah. I did say this. If you're going to blame somebody for that, you might as well just blame the Jews, because they have their little bar and bat mitzvahs, right? They got their bar mitzvahs and their bat mitzvahs, right? You know, like Batman masks and bars. where you drink your beers, they have these things. I mean, these are like people that use they they use the Hebrew, for their beer and stuff, and they make jokes of this, like spells and shit. And this is what's been happening. You can say whatever you want to about it. Is it a coincidence that there's some people that wear Batman masks and Batman is so prevalent? It just word to the wise. You want to really scope out what's going on, just check it out. It's right in your face.
Urban
Yeah, but blame the Jews for that. They were the ones saying that 13 is ready to go. They're ready. Urban Disciples didn't make that up. Okay. I don't even believe in that. I would say that you're probably not ready for sex, like the mental, the spiritual, all that stuff, till you're about 25 plus. But that's just how I see it, though.
disciple Ryan Durden
What?
believes that if a 12 or a 13-year-old gets fucked by an adult, too fucking bad. He thinks it's okay. Urban disciple Ryan Durden thinks that it is fine for an adult male like himself to fuck a 13-year-old if she acts like an adult.
Yeah.
Urban disciple's own mouth. And you want to tell me that fucking bitch isn't a pedophile, or at the very least has pedophilic tendencies?
Well, let me clear my throat. They clarify something. I don't have all that going on. I was thinking earlier today, because it's something I was listening to. I was, just picking out clips for something. And I heard something like this. I was thinking, well, it must suck to be a pedophile, man. So good luck with that. That ain't my problem. I don't have that issue. I mean, grown adults, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we work with.
People's own mouth, and you want to tell me that fucking bitch isn't a pedophile, or at the very least has pedophilic tendencies? I've got at least 4 quotes.
How many?
Of that nature.
4.
From this evil, disgusting, satanic bitch.
From his evil, disgusting, satanic bitch. Who is this evil, disgusting, satanic bitch?
Out, and you want to tell me that fucking bitch isn't a pedophile, or at the very least has pedophilic tendencies? I've got at least 4 quotes of that nature from this evil, disgusting, satanic bitch.
Who is that?
Urban disciple.
Oh, okay. It was
He's
me.
a bitch and a whore. He's a nutter whore that gets paid.
I'm a nutter whore that gets paid. You see, that little dumbass accent can really fuck words up. I'm a what whore? A nutter whore? Don't be a dum-dum. Don't suck up any peanuts while you're doing that, dude.
And a whore. He's a nutter whore that gets paid. He gets paid to troll. This year is simply the fake-looking male version of Tiffany. Ban this whore, people. I gave this fucking bitch the most chances of everyone. And now he's desperate. He needs the views, and he's probably getting bitch slapped by his bitch tranny guy, the pretty monotheism. He's probably getting bitch slapped by Montagraph and others. You fucking little bitch. We told you to take care of the bad guy, and you're failing.
No one ever told me to take care of the bad guy. Listen, man, I don't take orders from anybody. You haven't heard, you ain't been aware of things been going on in my chat room. And similar things are going on in your chat rooms. You're still allowing it. I wonder who's the freak. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure that one out. That's one of those pick your nose, it'll tickle your brain kind of things. Pick your nose. Think about it. You should never pick your nose. You should always pick your yeses. You understand that? I'm trying to speak in language where you guys get it. I know it's not very interesting. You know? I'm sorry, I've been trying to engage a little bit. Born Eraser, what's going on? But yeah, Tony's got a lot to talk about. Mm. Well,
Find out that Zero Infinity sent them the fucking urban disciples that I was at Betty Bunny. Tiffany. And as we now know today, people, only recently, actually, on which stream did she fucking finally admit it? Because at the time, she fucking lied. Now that we know this, right, people? Again, people, I only found out this about 3 or 4 days ago. I think when she went on the panels with Bobbles. She admitted that somebody sent her a message that I was about to talk about the appearance on Urban. Somebody told her, just like Zero Infinity informed Urban Disciples, that I was on Benny Bunny's channel. And that's when Urban Disciples made his first ever appearance on Benny's channel.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I did make my very first appearance on that channel. I had seen that channel before, lingering in your chat room, but never thought twice. I got a link from Zero Infinity to go in there on the Hangouts because he knew that we had problems. I guess he wanted to see a show or something. But this is what he does. He's just an instigator in the background. He sends me links all the time. Big deal. He could send you one in Hangouts. But now it's a big, huge conspiracy. And I was quick to be like, man, maybe you guys set that up. They wanted me to come in here so you guys can get my penis pictures or something. Well, we all know that wasn't going to happen. You know, if you wanted to get something like that, you'd have to like talk to me for a couple days. We'd have to do some private hangouts and things like that. Not on a live stream. That's pretty ridiculously goofy to ask that as a joke. You know what I mean? And really expect it from me, as it wasn't a joke. So which one is it? Was it a joke or did you expect it? I have this whole stream that she claims she was nice to me. She was a bitch that whole time, but we've already discussed that before.
And acts like, oh, you just popped up
Hold up.
Bunny's channel. And that's when Urban Disciples made his first ever appearance on Benny's channel and acts like, oh, you just popped up. Oh, you just found it like that.
Is that how it went, Tony? Look, this guy just lies and lies. The first thing I had said was where this came from. That came from Zero Infinity, because he was in her chat room too. So they knew who this was. She was letting him linger in the chats. All right. So could you see how I didn't particularly like or dislike him. I didn't care. But could you see how I could get confused and be like, well, maybe you guys sent him in there to get some penis pictures or something. Thought this slave bitch was gonna do you know, give you a number one salute. Of course, without attention. Nah, we private calls for that. Ain't that the truth? Tony is a clown. He wants to be a top player / ringleader, but I don't think he is, though, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, though, on his side of all this, he is up there, but no ringleader. I guess so. Well, I don't have any I ain't got any supporters anymore, whatever that means. So we just gonna have to we just make videos until we get some people that are normal in here. I don't think we'll be able to find any, not in this place. This place is it's full of alcoholics and drug addicts, bars and bats, sluggers and everything you can think of. That's just just bad, man. It's just bad. These are, in my opinion, your dividers. These are your dividers. We need division, but not this way. Yeah, and there's not too much left of Tony. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out. I'm gonna finish this stream out and get out of here because I just wanted to document this. And anybody who was willing to listen, well, here you go. Here's Tony Starna, his starring role as, I don't know what you call this, a waste of life. Now, you know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Now, you're protecting as much as you can. That's what you're doing. You're protecting these people by going after me and others. I mean, these were people you befriended, let into your camp. You gave them wrenches, then you turned your back. And now they're just some enemies because of what reason again? And oh, yeah, by the way, by default, they have to be pedos. Would fit well if they weren't pedos, right? This guy gives everybody the boot all the time. Sick. Well, I guess that's what happens when things go bad. Manipulation doesn't work. Spells don't stick. Demonic powers start to fade. Witchiness is all I get from it. Some wannabe Charles Manson with some followers and shit. People could really care less about what you're saying. So if you're not saying anything important, then you must be providing something important, right? Automatically, you'd have to think this. I mean, it's damn near impossible not to go that route. Anyways.
Until within an hour or two, we find out that Zero Infinity sent him the fucking text. Hey, bitch.
Yeah, is that how it went, Tony? I will make sure. I have this clip right here that when you said this. I'll make sure to put out the entire episode. Would you guys hold up? Hold up. Is anybody interested? There's 6 people here, 2 chat. But let me see a vote here. Is anybody interested in seeing when the Urban Disciples went on Penny's channel for the first time? How he was treated like a piece of trash on that shit. Following Tony, didn't even know who I was. You just heard a bunch of things from him, you co-signed, and this is what smart people do, right? Intelligent truthers at their worst. The most embarrassing community in YouTube is this one. Seriously. Embarrassing. I'm not going to be some introspective dude. We all need to take a look at ourselves, and we already have done that, and we're still at the same conclusions. So this must mean something. Let's not fight in the flesh and all this stuff. Well, it doesn't have to come to death like a lot of you people talk about, which is very interesting. Those are little like pea brain, little small size, little mini biscuits right there. Them mini biscuits. You can get those at KFC, man. And it goes great with fried chicken and honey. And I'm starting to get hungry, man. You know what happens when we start talking about food? We get hungry. I might as well make it go the hour. Thanks for all the 4 people that have been watching this, man. You definitely, or 5 now, you definitely made an impact on this channel. Your comments, your accounts, all the work I put in over the years has amounted to this right here, what we have. So you guys gotta be proud and just be proud that you're one of the 4 to 5 troopers that's still around, lurking. And I'd be surprised if there was at least 1. If they all run again. Now, I'm just trying to get you to it, like, feel guilty, and then you can, how I roll, man. Never mind. If you're willing to watch and listen, okay. I have that stream. I'll go ahead and put that bit up. I wanted to put a video out with this clip where he said that, yeah, he got the link and he acts like he didn't know where it came from. I never said that. I didn't even act like that. But who's ever listening to this and when you go check it out, you'll see that never happened. I said exactly where it came from. But I said that maybe you guys tried to set this whole thing. You know what I mean? I don't think I said it to them after the stream, yeah. I had to talk about what happened. Like, yeah, they tried to get me on their stream so I could flash my penis to them. And I thought it was a joke at first. I thought that they wanted like a porn picture. She wanted me to actually give her the goods. I was like, yeah, I don't think that's happening, chick. Nah, I don't even know who you are. Fuck that. Anyways. Maybe I should put it up. I'll premiere that whole bit, but it's kind of boring to me. You know what I mean? But hey, whatever, if it helps. But I have to wait because I can't post yet. I can hear, but nobody that is on that side. Well, first of all, they ain't even gonna care. It only benefits people who don't know or have never seen it. It might be on our channel still. Who knows? It was just a regular live stream. I just happened to join in because I was given a link. I was typing a chat. They told me, you don't type in chat. You come up here. Penny told me specifically, shut your pit and get in. Shut your pit and get in. I'm just like, it's a feisty one. Cause they were already asking for the penis pictures before I even got up there. So I already knew what she was gonna ask. So I said, you want me to give you a photo? What kind of photo? What do you want for them? Never mind, I'm not going that route in my head. Not today. We're gonna keep it rated PG-13. All right, we got about 4 or 5 minutes. So thank you guys for sticking around this long. And the Urban Disciples it's not done. We still got a lot to do. We still got a lot to put out. I have probably the height of unreleased content now that I ever had before. So the issue with that is it's not completed. We got some 80%, some 50%, some 10%. So I get the motivation to do it. Don't worry. Because I'm still the guy you love to hate so much. Remember, don't forget. Don't forget. They got their bifocal binoculars on, or at least one of them in their eye. This YouTube, that's like a fucking nut house, man. I swear, dude. Sometimes don't you just want to subliminally just take a vacuum cleaner, start sweeping the dirt up off the floor? We have to have nice, clean floors to walk on, and our pets too. Gotta be nice and clean. Yeah. If you ever get bored and don't want to keep listening to this drama and you want to relax, or check out the Fight for Patriotism. Okay. I'll take my other phone and just sub that so I don't forget. Because believe it or not, when I go into people's panels, I do have things to talk about, and it's rarely just going back and forth, spitting names and stuff like that. It usually does go like that. Damn, look at these channels, man. 3 watching. Space Trash Hotline has got a live stream. What happened to all the viewers? I think Tony took them. He took them with his yelling loud and his able to hold people's attention with that shit. That's bunk, man. Anyways, what was this called again? The Fight for Patriotism. Oh, okay. Well, this dude is live right now. Yeah, I'll probably after this I'll just go. I ain't gonna say anything. Like usual. I just keep my mouth shut. Especially these days. Hi, I'm Urban Disciples. Oh yeah, we heard about you. Weren't you the guy who said that it's okay to fuck a 13-year-old? Where did I ever say that though? You know what I mean? And then they bust out this clip where I'm talking about parental control. It says it in the clip. You know what I'm saying? How do you raise your kid to be like this? You know what I mean? It's because they probably did get enough whoopings. And well, especially in California, you can't be doing all that because it's considered child abuse. So you want to kind of stand clear of the physical discipline. That's what I was talking about. I don't know how they got like child rape out of that. Sick minds, man. But I appreciate the extra channel. I've been surfing out of this so-called YouTube truther Christian, fake Christian community. Been done that. And I got some other channels I go to sometimes. And I watch their live streams to get into some topics, but there's there's this one chick that I'm sub to. She's pretty cool. She does good stuff, right? But there's only so much I can do the whole love thing. You know what I mean? Is this considered cheating? Did you like your woman like this? Is it bad for a woman to have what was the latest one? To have I guess like I can't even remember, but it's basically like to fulfill their fantasies or something like that. Like I'm like, well, it depends, man. What kind of fantasies are these? You could have a fantasy of like going on the beach or something. Is it okay for a woman to feel like they could go on the beach? It was just like geared towards more of a sexual under overtone thing. And I was just like, I won't tune into this one because yeah, it's definitely okay. Should a woman be able to indulge in pleasures or something like that? Like, oh, come on, man. We'll be living like Bible times where we're cutting off the clit. You know what I mean? Going to Africa and they're cutting off the clit. That's not good. I heard this African lady, you know, she was talking about us African American men. And I have got to do a video about that. You know, I don't know if that's what you would consider a hotep, because I think this person might be in Africa. But then again, it might be a little shilly channel just saying that shit, pumping this image. It's basically that whole black man ain't worth shit. Well, not black man, just some black American man. Well, I can see if you watch TV, you would get that image. I don't have time in my brain to be surfing through all that stuff. But thanks everybody for joining in. It's been a pleasure having everybody here. A couple comments I did get. So until next time, peace.